everyone, this is Himanshu, and in this lecture, we will study about the regulation and development of the nuclear technology in India. The very first one that we're gonna discuss is the Department of the Atomic Energy. So, DAE, Department of Atomic Energy. Now, the DAE is actually an apex body and which is directly in charge of the Prime Minister and which is actually working towards the development and the regulation of the nuclear technology in India. And in addition to it, it is also responsible for the applications of the radioactivity in the field of the agriculture, medicine, industry, and the basic research. The DAE comprises of the regulatory bodies and the research centers and industrial organizations also. So, rest of the findings you can easily, the mark it if the prelims question asked. But this is a more important one. The DA is the apex body and it is under the charge of the Prime Minister. The next one in the line is basically the Atomic Energy Commission, that is AEC. So, it is Atomic Energy Commission. Now, it is actually a governing body of DAE, and its important functions include actually the promote the nuclear research and the extractions also of atomic minerals in India. Apart from that, the financial assistance in if there is any project. Apart from that, there are 5 research centers also which comes under the AEC, and these 5 research centers, like there's a BARC also. The one of them, the BARC is Bhabha Atomic Research Center. It is in Mumbai. The next another one is basically the IGCAR. IGCAR, yes, I think so. It is basically the Indira Gandhi Center for Atomic Research. Actually, it's in Kalapakkam in Tamil Nadu. So Indira Gandhi Center for Atomic Research. The third one is basically the RCAT. The RCAT is basically the Raja Ramana Center for Advanced Technology. So it is Raja Ramana Center for Advanced Technology, and it is in Indore. The fourth one, I think it is Atomic Minerals Directorate for Exploration and Research. This is what we call the AMD. It is in Hyderabad. So it is Atomic Mineral Directorate for Exploration and Research. The last one is basically the INO. You all know about that. That is an Indian Neutrino Observatory. So this is basically the main, the functions of the AEC. The next one in the line is basically the Atomic Energy Regulatory Board. That is what we call the AERB. Now, the AERB is actually, the regulatory body authority which is responsible for the safe operations of nuclear reactors, as well as regulation at all other nuclear facilities in India. And very importantly, it derives its powers from. Now, the first one is Atomic Energy Act. If they ask in the prelim, every single person will mark this as an option, 1962. And the second one is Environmental Protection Act. And trust me, there are few people who will mark this as an option. Protection Act, 1986. So AERB actually derives its powers from both Atomic Energy Act 1962 and the Environmental Protection Act of 1986. So remember this thing. This is very, very important. And its important functions of the AERB itself are like ensuring safety of the population and environment from the risk arising out of the radiation and the nuclear energy, also overseeing the design, constructions of the new reactors, etc., etc. So the next one in the line that we're gonna study is the public sector institutions. So there are several public sector institutions. So public sector institutions. So few of them are like, the ECIL is there. ECIL Hyderabad. The ECIL is basically the Electronics Corporation of India. Then we have also the Indian Rare Earth Limited, IREL. This is in Mumbai. That's an Indian Rare Earth Limited. Then there is one, the Uranium Corporation of India, UCI. It is basically in the Singhbhum region, Singhbhum region. There is Nuclear Power, Npcil, Nuclear Power Corporation of India. That is in the Mumbai. And I think there is one more. There's a Bharatiya Nibhyukta Vidyut Nigam, Bhavani. Yes, Bhavini, something like that. So Bharatiya Nibhyukta Vidyut Nigam, yes, it's correct. So it's in Tamil Nadu actually. So these are mainly the public sector institutions which are there under the nuclear sector. The next one that we're going to talk about is basically the Npcil, which was pretty much in the news. So let's cover that one also. Npcil, that is a Nuclear Power Corporation of India Limited. Now it is actually responsible for the design and the construction and commissioning and the operation, means everything, design, construction, commissioning and operation of the nuclear power reactor under the Atomic Energy Act, AE Act 1962. So this is like godfather of every nuclear reactor. This manages everything, and more importantly, this also has an equity participation of fast breeder reactor, which is basically in the Bhavani or Bhavini, I should say. Yes, Bhavini. So it has an equity participation in the Bhavini also, and the Bhavini is basically the fast breeder reactor. In the country. And in 2016 actually the AE Act was passed in the parliament that enables the Npcil to form the joint ventures with any government companies to produce and develop and control the use in atomic energy. So yes, it is capable of the joint ventures also. So basically for the atomic energy and everything related to that. So these are mostly the regulation and developments of the nuclear technology of India. In the next lecture, we will study more about the international organizations in the field of the nuclear energy. So thank you guys. Let's catch you in the next lecture. Bye.